if you're not embodying who you are, and that which you are is extraordinary, but you're not embodying that which you are, then you're not embodying extraordinary, and then logically you will not feel extraordinary. Could our purpose in life be anything other than to be who we are? The purpose of a tree, you could say, is to be a tree. Not a little bit like a tree and then kind of like a bush. The purpose of a tree is to be a tree. And so, if we are who we are, then surely our purpose, just like a tree's purpose, is to be precisely and exactly what a tree is, then surely our purpose is to be precisely and exactly who we are. So you could say, our purpose in life, although the exact purpose is for us to uncover or discover, whichever fits, what we do know, or what we could deduce from this, is that our purpose, whatever exactly it is, our purpose is to be ourself. And a tree contributes to the world, to its ecosystem. A tree contributes to all kinds of things. I don't know the biology of it, but it's quite intuitive that a tree contributes to the ecosystem, contributes to us as well. And if a tree were somehow morphing itself into a bush, if it could like develop eyes and then see a bush and be like, damn, that's a good looking bush. I want to be like that. Like, I'm like so skinny and, you know, like brown a lot at the bottom and then like kind of bushy at the top, but that's just full bush. That's just a full bush. That's cool. I want to be like that. That looks better. I don't know if I'm enough as I am, as this skinny tree thing. So I'm gonna be like that, and then like it develops the biological capability to mutate its DNA voluntarily, and then just starts morphing into a bush-like thing. And it's like it's like 33% tree and then like 67% bush now. But really it's a tree. Like it is designed to be a tree, but now it's like kind of sort of like trying to be a bush, you could say. And then since it wasn't designed to be a bush, but it was designed to be a tree, it's not contributing to its environment in the way that it's designed to. So it's less efficient. It is not giving its gift of being a tree. And you are a tree. Just like I'm a tree. We're all our own tree. And we can fall into the trap of... Because social conditioning really influences our wants and desires and our our idea of what cool is and what is something to aspire to. It influences us deeply, and sometimes we forget what's beneath, what's underneath. We forget the magic of what we are, of who and what we are. We forget the extraordinary nature and reality of who we are. And that can sound, you can hear that and sound like, what have you smoked? This extraordinary nature of who, what are you talking about? The extraordinary reality of like who I am and who we are. What do you mean? How are we extraordinary? Like, you could say there are few among us that we read about that are extraordinary, but I don't feel extraordinary. But what if you don't feel extraordinary, and maybe we forget our extraordinariness because we're not being our full self? What if who you truly are and what you truly are is extraordinary? And what if you just can't feel that because you're not embodying who you are? And so if you are extraordinary, if you're a tree, but you're not embodying yourself as a tree, and you're trying to be kind of a bush, maybe you don't even realize it, maybe you're not fully aware that you're trying to be a bush, and if you're not embodying who you are, and that which you are is extraordinary, but you're not embodying that which you are, then you're not embodying extraordinary, and then logically you will not feel extraordinary. What if everything that we've been looking for is really just within us? What if we don't even need to take one step in any direction to find exactly who and what we've been looking for all along? What if there's nothing to add to us, but more layers to strip away? Layers of falseness. Kind of like we've been wearing layers, like it's winter right now, and like we've been wearing layers that are not ours, like other people's clothes. And we've been wearing those layers for so long that we forget, like, oh, like, this is my t-shirt. This is mine.